My name is Ken Byersdorf. I'm with Dale Carnegie. I want to personally thank all the guests for coming this evening. It's really tremendous. I want to just quickly introduce myself. My name is Ken Byersdorf from Dale Carnegie Training, and it was truly an honor to facilitate the program with these young adults, kids, over the last 8 weeks. How this is going to go is that we have a report that each individual, all the participants, is going to give this evening. And so she is described as successful, passionate, driven, compassionate, inspiring, goal-seeking, a pioneer, and once again the word passion was identified. Would you please help me in welcoming Miss Nicole Pesic?
Or if it's cracking out your Dale Carnegie book that you have before, or even buying the books, because we all got them, and I can say I learned a lot out of reading those books. So just getting involved with Dale Carnegie, because in the end you're going to have a happier attitude and a healthier lifestyle.
In addition to your card, everyone has received a congratulatory card that has been handwritten by the dean. Intelligent, Ken, all right, so far. Knowledgeable, smart, ethical, passionate, compassionate, dedicated, analyzes, insightful, curious. None other than Mr. Alex Hayes.
I think the best way to demonstrate how this has changed for me is that people always tell you don't judge someone until you walk a mile in their shoes, but they don't really tell you how. It's obviously a figure of speech, but you still never really know how to. And Dale Carnegie, for me, felt like they gave me several methods to actually do that in my life.
Powerful and influential, driven, grateful, self-aware, Miss Jacqueline Rose.
And then when you get into this course, you learn it's so much more than just being in a management position and going into a business, but more so relating with different people and your relationships with your family, your friends, roommates, the peers that you work with every day. Using the 3 golden C's that don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Really using Dale Carnegie principles to become more positive when you communicate and when you lead with different people.
Giving, intelligent, passionate, unafraid and brave, noble. Mr. Mitch Burke.
And there's this new zest for life that I've gotten in these past 8 weeks. And a lot of that has to do with the communication techniques that were given to us.
Quick thinker, eloquent, taking the principles to heart. Mr. Kyle Hamilton.
When I first went into the Dale Carnegie program, I was thinking I already knew a lot. I had worked in guest service. I know people. I'm not going to learn that much, but it's a good refresher. Very quickly, I was proved wrong. One of the factors that we really focused on in the very beginning, and one of the factors that you've already heard about tonight, is do not criticize, condemn, or complain. That is, in fact, the only thing throughout the program that we've been told that we should not do. Everything else is things that we are encouraged to do.
Honest, hardworking, very confident, grateful, strong, unstoppable, caring, a learner. And I have been practicing this all day. Lome Tuema.
Sitting there with a paintbrush and some paint, and I had no idea what to do. But what the Dale Carnegie program has taught me is how to pick up that paintbrush and paint a beautiful picture. It taught me how to apply and use what I already have, what I already obtained in myself.
Wise, inspiring, nice to everyone, articulate, confident, driven. Great. Please help me in welcoming up Mr. Adam Cassari.
As I started, I've always been taught and always tried to live this philosophy of it's not personal, it's just business. And throughout this time, we've all developed as people. I've gotten a chance to see how 16 other students have changed and developed to be their own leaders in their own lives. And I've really come to this understanding that it's not just business, it's personal. It's the way that we interact with people, it's the way that we are as a person that defines leadership and defines an ability to say, I'm successful. When you can make someone else happy, when you can make someone else feel inspired to do something, It's a reward in yourself that you can't put a monetary value on. This is the essence of what the Dale Carnegie course is all about.
Understanding of the place in the world, compassionate, perspective, eloquent, honest. Mr. Oliver Adams.
I've learned a lot over these past 8 weeks at Dale Carnegie, but the one thing that I can take with me for the rest of my life that is so obvious to me now but wasn't before was how to interact with people. Since taking the course, I interact with people with more respect. I listen to them more. I am interested in what they're interested in. And that, along with giving them encouragement, humble, honest encouragement, has really opened a lot of doors to me. And it's really made me a happier person.
Appreciative, very graceful in all areas of life, humble, warming, intelligent. Please help me in welcoming up Ms. Grace Aaron.
So in this class, I had a lot of things that made me uncomfortable, and I learned how to get past that with row. And to zoo, I failed a lot. So in these failures, I learned how to fail gracefully, which is my name.
Bright, kind-hearted, resourceful, incredibly nice. And there's nothing. Positive, gentle. Do we use Charlene.
And one of the greatest things I think I personally took away and really grew in was building relationships and my interpersonal skills. Just really developing relationships and digging deeper.
Grateful again, thankful as a role model. Please help me in welcoming up Mr. Skylar Zweifel.
What I realized was that each and every one of us has our own unique story, and that we all have our own unique life lessons that we have, and we all have knowledge that we're all willing to give. And I miss out on that when I don't initiate a conversation. So I made it my mission to try and to connect with people and to go up and get out of my comfort zone. And it's really been amazing how much I've been able to grow because of this course. And it's just transformed me in so many different ways, and I value people more.
Positive, lighthearted, understanding, honest, and driven. Mr. Jonathan Yamasato.
This program has really helped me to be able to network and speak well with people. And also the 3 C's. I'll be able to utilize that with people I meet because this program is about policy.
Funny, dedicated, brilliant, high quality, passionate, determined, and outgoing. Mr. Trevin Scott.
Developing those interpersonal skills, learning about the conversation links, learning how to get focus and ask questions and kind of build on those conversation pieces really had a big impact on me. It kind of built on the listening, understanding, and persuading components of DLP really quite nicely. And a big turning point for me was realizing that every conversation is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to kind of move that relationship to the next level.
Genuine, caring, good humored, insightful, and positive. And we have a tradition with Dale Carnegie. The final presenter of the evening gets a standing ovation before they present. So would you please give this individual a standing ovation, Mr. Jonathan Watt.
Such a big part of this has been the positivity that the course just really focuses on, because going somewhere where you talk about things that you shouldn't do and things that you should do, it just gives you a lot of balance that you don't know necessarily how to work through. But here, everything is positive, and that has such a great element for working with people, because when you're interacting with people, you want to be positive. It's the best way to build those connections and have them like you. And I really think that this course will help the university and the FCB as a whole, because the programs that we have with the BOP and the ambassadors, I've been applying a lot of these techniques that we've learned on tours and trying to be more outgoing and being more animated and trying to talk better, just showing interest in these people. You really get to apply the tour and kind of specialize it to, so that you can interest them and really show them what NAU has to offer. So I think that's really been a huge benefit, is really being able to sell the school a lot better. And I think if we keep the course going, then it will only get better.